Welcome to the Greeter team. We want to walk you through what it is to greet a student to make sure that they feel welcomed as soon as they come to the Avenue. Because every Avenue we have first-time guests, so we actually came up with a list of things that we want to make sure every greeter's doing. So what you'll make sure is when you first come, you get your lanyard and you put it on, as Chrissy's done. Check. And then on the back, in case you forget what we're going through on this video, it's always on the back of the lanyard, and I'm just going to run through those really quick. The first one is that you want to welcome every team and that the focus is on them. Often it can be easy to be working with somebody that you love or care about when you're greeting, but you want to make sure that I wouldn't just be talking to Chrissy and ignoring the students that come in. Our focus is on that student. So even if you're working with your best friend, your husband, your wife, whoever it is, make sure that as students come in, the focus goes directly to them. You can open the door for them, give them a high five. You just want to welcome them where they feel like they are at home. Well, a home they want to be at. Because some teams don't want to be at home. Number 2. Ask if it's their first time, and if it is, walk them to the guest check-in. We want to make sure that we get their information, and we want to make sure they get into VIP. So that's very important. There's going to be students that you know it's not their first time. When you still want to welcome them, but if you see someone you're not too familiar with, ask them, hey, how many times have you been to the Avenue? And if they're like, this is my first time, that's a sign. Sometimes you don't want to say, is this your first time at the Avenue? Because then they're like, no, I've been coming here since it started, and you kind of feel like a jerk for not knowing them. So you want to use that kind of verbiage. How long have you been coming to the Avenue? You agree?
Agree.
I didn't know if there's anything else, any other verbiage that goes along with that. Okay, number 3. Give them high fives, smile, and give hugs to the ones you know. Let them feel like you've been waiting all night to see them. And that's just huge. It's important that when people do come, it's a party now because you're here. That's how we want them to feel. So give them high fives. Like we said, the ones you know, hug them. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, bro. Tonight's gonna be awesome. Just getting them excited for what they're about to experience in worship, in the teaching, with their friends. It starts with you. You are the first face of the Avenue. Number 4, this one's very important. Always be at the door. If you need help with anything, if you're missing a hero, if you have a question, you want to locate the night coordinator and wave them over to come help you out. But you want to make sure you are staying at the door until the night coordinator has relieved you and you're able to go into service. Number 5. This kind of goes with number 1, but don't get distracted by talking to other heroes. Again, our focus is on the students. This isn't rocket science. We just want to make sure that every student feels loved. So that's why we have these really responsibilities for our door greeters. Again, if you forget any of them, they're right on the back side of the lanyard, so you can look at it and make sure, yep, I'm doing all these, nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. And then again, a big one is making them feel loved and finding out how long have you been at the Avenue. Oh, it's your first time. Get them to the guest check-in so they can go to VIP after. Anything else you want to say? Thanks for joining the Ave Hero team, and the best is yet to come.